everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make another sample of combo stitches or mixed stitch tutorial where we are going to create this design. So the stitches that we're using are chains, double crochets, double crochet 3 together, double crochet 4 together, chain 1, double crochet. Yeah, pretty much basic stitches, nothing complicated. This is the right side and this is the wrong side. I think the stitch is pretty nice for the upcoming spring. You can use it for lightweight throws, scarves, garments, dusters, really anything you like. It's pretty versatile. For the yarn, I'm using the same yarn I've been using for my samples, the Hobby Lobby's Baby Bee Sweet Delight in Celery. These are the specs of the yarn. Is light number 3, requires 4.5 size hook, but I went with 4.25 because I crochet pretty loosely. You can use any yarn you have or any yarn you like, really. Depending if it's thinner yarn, the sample will be smaller. Thicker yarn, obviously the sample will be larger. Make a small sample, see how you like it. This sample is what, about 13 centimeters or 5¼ inches wide, and this is how tall it is. Again, with light steam, it's not completely blocked. Just, you know, as an example. But whatever you are going to make, measure it and then decide what and how you are going to use it. And if you're ready to learn how to crochet this little sample, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, grab the yarn, crochet hook. Let's get to work. The pattern calls for multiples of 12 plus 3 at the end. Here I have 24 plus 3, 27. So some of you are asking me in the comment section, how do I make it for my size? So you will be repeating 12, 12, 12, 12, 12 as many times as wide you want your project to be, and at the very end you will add 3 chains. So let's say you will measure the circumference of your bust, let's say is 100 centimeters. You need to divide it by 2 to have the front panel and the back panel, and you might want to add you know, some extra to make it a little flowier, unless you want it super you know, tight on the figure. So let's say you will need 55 centimeters, or 50 is the tight around your chest. Let's say you want to add 5 more. So you would measure how many centimeters you have in 12 stitches. So I'm using this thinner yarn, smaller crochet hook. If you're using bigger or smaller yarn, so you'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's say 12 chains is 6.5 centimeters, right? So you will have to add this 12 as many times as the width of your front panel is, or back panel, it doesn't matter. You can, if let's say if it falls a little bigger is always better than a little tighter. And at the end, when you're done with your multiples of 12, you will add the chain 3. I hope this makes sense when you ask me small, extra small, large, extra large. This is how you do it. If I say the repeat is 12 stitches or 12 chains, you will chain 12 until you reach the width of your project. Okay, so you're gonna add 3 chains at the end, and that's your base chain. To be safe, I always advise to make it just a tad larger. Then better to have a little extra than not enough, but it's up to you. All right, so once you're done, you will yarn over and count back into the 4th chain from the hook. So the chain 3 at the end that we added will count as a double crochet. And now you will put one double crochet in each chain until you reach the end of this row. So one double crochet in each chain. And this is my first row. I have 25 double crochets. Turn the work. So chain 3 now at the beginning will count as a double crochet, and actually chain 3 in the beginning counts as a double crochet throughout the entire pattern. Then chain 2, so total of 5. Skip 2, double crochet into the next, skip 2, put double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the same stitch, chain 1, and double crochet into the same stitch, like so. Then skip 2, double crochet into the next. And here you notice that we did not chain 2 in between this last double crochet and this fan here. So now the repeat starts. Chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next. Then we'll skip 2 and put a fan into the next. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the same, chain 1, and double crochet into the same, skip 2, double crochet into the next, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet into the next. In my case, it's into the last stitch. And this is what we have. So in the beginning of the row, you'll have only one window or square. In the middle, you will have 2. So if you're continuing with the row, you will have another one here, and then you will have a fan. But this is what we have. So turn the work, starting again with chain 3 that counts as a double crochet plus chain 1. Now we'll move into the double crochet of this fan, into the, make sure don't work into this double crochet but into the next stitch, and we'll put 3 double crochets in it. 1, 2, 3. Then move into the next double crochet. We're gonna skip the chain 1 here. Into the next one we'll put 3 double crochets, 2, 3, and the same thing into the next double crochet of the fan, 3 double crochets in it, 1, 2, and 3. And if you guys hear background noises, people are cutting the grass, and it's already 1:30 and I've been waiting for them to finish, but it looks like the entire neighborhood decided to cut their grass today. Anyway, try to ignore it. So once you're done with these, chain 1, and we'll move into the middle double crochet. So you can see this 3 right here. Move into the middle one and put a double crochet in it. And this is one section. Now the repeat starts. Chain 1, skip all this, move into the double crochet of the next fan and put 3 double crochets in it. 1, 2, 3. Going into the second of that fan, put 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And into the third, same thing, put 3 double crochets. 3. And if you are continuing the row, you will chain 1, skip the first double crochet, work into the next double crochet. So you would be right here, you will work into the middle double crochet, but because we're finishing the row, we'll skip the 2. The chain 3 counts as a double crochet, so we'll put a double crochet into the third chain from the beginning of the previous row. And this row is complete, and this is what we're looking at. Turn, starting the row with chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So now we will work 3 double crochets together, working each one of these 3. So yarn over, insert the hook into the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Now yarn over, insert into the next double crochet of that 3 double crochet group. Do the same and yarn over, go into the third, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So we expanded in the previous row, now we are working in. So yarn over, pull through all the loops on the hook, and you can see this petal. Now chain 4, and let's move into the next group. We'll repeat the same, yarn over into the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the next double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over into the third, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through all 4 loops on the hook, and you can see the second petal. And the same, chain 4. Let's move into the next 3 double crochet group, yarn over into the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the next double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over into the third, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 4 loops, and double crochet into the next double crochet. Let's see what this section looks like, and this is what we got. So don't mind the edges, obviously you're going to block it, it will look straight, but there's your 3 petals. And with the next section the repeat starts. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the next, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the next, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We work the 3 double crochets, yarn over, pull through all the loops on the hook, chain 4, same with the second group of 3 double crochets, and this time I'll go a little faster because we already know the drill. Chain 4 and into the last. There we go. And you will double crochet into the next double crochet. For us to finish off the row, 1, 2, 3 into the third chain from the beginning, put a double crochet in it. All right, so now we will be putting double crochets. So I will have to have 25 double crochets, just like I had here at the base. However many sections you have, make sure the base and this row, they have the same amount of double crochets. So chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Then we'll put a double crochet into this group where we put them together. So that's 2. We had chain 4 here, so we will put 4 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now into the top of this group, 7, 4 here into the chain 4 space, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now into the tip of this group, 12, into the double crochet, 13, into the tip of the next group, 14, 4 into the chain 4 space, 15, 16, 17, 18, 1 into the tip of the group, 19, 4 here, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, into the tip of the group, 24, and into the third chain from the beginning, 25. Ta-da! And that's what we have. So if you would like to change colors now, I would turn and I would add another row of double crochets and then have the design repeat. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet plus chain 1. So skip the next, double crochet into the next, and that's going to be our row. Chain 1, skip the next, double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip the next, double crochet into the next, all the way till the end of the row. Finish off the row, I chained 1, skip 1, double crochet into the third chain from the beginning of the previous row, and that's what we got. Turn the work. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet plus chain 1. Now we will be working only in the double crochets. So yarn over, insert the hook into the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, we will put 4 of those into the same spot. 3 and 4. Yarn over, pull through all the loops. Chain 1, double crochet into the double crochet. Chain 1, we'll put bubble or whatever it's called, 4 together into the next double crochet. And this is how we are going to go, and we'll be alternating them. Chain 1, double crochet into the next, like so. And to finish off, chain 1 and double crochet into the third chain from the beginning of the previous row. That's what we have. I think it's pretty neat. So now we will turn the work. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet plus chain 1, yarn over. Now we will do the same what we had here previously. So double crochet into the top of these 4 together, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into that bobble, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the double crochet, and that's pretty much the entire row. And this row is complete. Everything is symmetrical. Turn the work. This row will be super easy. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet. We'll put 1 double crochet in each chain 1 space and in each double crochet. So basically you will have to have, like, whatever, how many sections you have, I will have to have 25 again, 25 double crochets. And like so, continue until you finish the row. And there we have it. I gave it a very light steam, kind of to straighten the edges a little bit, but obviously washed and blocked, it will look much better. So once you're done with this row, you will rewind the video to the second one and start repeating. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and I hope you do enjoy this mixed stitches or combo stitches tutorials where you can use more stitches in one design and make the pattern a little more interesting and more dynamic. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Other than that, take care. I will see you next time. Bye.